Well, today is the day that Prince Harry's memoir Spare hits shelves across the country. It is said to be the biggest and most controversial book release in years.
Copies have been brought in by the truckload, but there's been no chance of a sneak peek, with staff at major bookstores under strict instruction to keep the deliveries under wraps. And this morning, workers are in a really mad dash as they unpack ahead of the doors opening. And for more, we're joined by the very aptly named John Page, General Manager of Demix, George Street in Sydney. It's about to open its doors. John, this is the book of the year. Give us a sense of the security, the preparation, the operation ahead of this morning.
Morning, Matt and Mon. Yeah, it's been a bit crazy. We got our delivery of the books yesterday, so the day before today they were all sealed up. We've signed embargo agreements, so we weren't allowed to open the boxes yesterday. We did the grand unboxing this morning as we started setting up our windows and our front displays and everything, so we're all getting ready to open in about 10 minutes' time.
Was there a whole lot of instructions about how you had to do this, given that there was this early leak out of Spain? You know, how worried was the publisher?
The publisher was quite concerned, but we've gone through this quite a bit now ever since the Harry Potter days. That was when these embargo agreements first came in. So as booksellers, we're well trained in what we need to do and what we can't do with these big releases. But it was disappointing to hear that a retailer overseas had already broken the embargo, but we did contact the publisher on the Friday to find out what that meant for our agreement, and everything was still in place to hold until this morning. So we just did our business as usual. We know the drill. We planned ahead, and then we got stuck in first thing this morning to get everything set up.
John, we understand already the fastest selling non-fiction book of all time. When was the last time you saw, I guess, this much hype around a book?
Oh, we haven't seen anything like the hype since probably the other Harry Potter was the last thing that had the hype and the excitement and the build-up like this book. So we'll see if Prince Harry can sell as well as Harry Potter.
It's already on sale. Why is that?
I think just with the time zone. So the publication date was the 10th of January in the UK, which was about midnight last night, but there was no plans to open at midnight, so we were opening at 9 this morning. But I think that's why just UK got that head start on us because of the international timeline. So we're open at 9. 9's a nice hour, or 8:30 is better than midnight.
Yeah.
But the demand's here and people are ready to come in and start buying the book.
But it's already discounted. Is that just because they've printed so many of them that they're then cheaper?
No, that's it. It's all about the best price. So Demix are always trying to offer the best price on books all the time. So we've got the book on sale for $45. The recommended retail is $59.99. But that's just about the competition, you know. So we all want to, encourage customers to buy from Demix, and we do that by offering the best prices.
John, about 5 minutes to go now. Just looking behind you, there doesn't look to be a stampede. Have you put on extra staff? How are you feeling? How are you dealing with the anxiety?
Yeah, no, we've got extra staff. They're all really excited. We're all kind of, the adrenaline's pumping. We're ready to go. We can't wait to fling open the doors and have people come in. There's not a big queue. There's lots of people milling about, so we'll see how many people do come in. But I think it's going to be busy throughout the day. I think people are going to come in, morning tea breaks, lunch breaks in the city. They're going to be buying the book all day. It's going to be flying off the shelves all day.
You read a lot of books, John. Are you going to read this one?
I'm not sure. I don't generally read a lot of non-fiction, but I think with all the hype around the books and everything that's come out, I'm definitely going to, when I get a chance today, pick up a copy and have a flick through a few of the chapters and see what else is in there. Because I know a lot's been put out in the interviews, but there's a lot more in the book that hasn't come out yet. So I think I'll, like everyone else, will be trying to see what else is in there.
We always know the book's better anyway.
That's right. Mr. Page, I feel like you were destined to be the general manager of a bookstore.
Me too. What a perfect name, John.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Matt and Mon. Have a good morning.